All right, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about Star Wars before I begin cuz it's a Skywalker saga. Most people I see who streamed this game back in the day talked about their experience with Star Wars, or considering the fact that it was only a couple of years after the releases, just how much they don't like the new films. And I'm going to do something similar, except I'm going to be talking about the worst piece of Star Wars media that I just watched. It was so fucking bad. Now I know what you're saying.
Mr. T, you're probably talking about the Star Wars sequels. Disney ruined Star Wars. Disney ruined Star Wars.
No. Listen, I understand that they're not that great of films. I get it. I get it. But there are worse things than the Star Wars sequels. No. 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 It's not the Star Wars sequels. It's not the Star Wars prequels. It's not even the holiday special. The worst piece of Star Wars media. One. Is this. Star Wars Droids is the worst cartoon I have ever. I hate this fucking cartoon so much. I've never seen a piece of Star Wars media that made me want to just kill myself as much as this goddamn show. Alright, I'm gonna stop that. I don't know who. Just watch it. It's on Disney Plus, and I watched it as a kid. I watched like two episodes. There was the one with like the purple prince and like red robes, and there's like these weird little purple monkey dudes with like these orange sideburns, and of course they also had Kybo Ren. But I watched the first couple of episodes, and well, I mean, no good. Okay, so I was I was in a bad mood. I had Popeyes earlier, and I was still in a bad mood. The show made me so angry. It's the worst fucking thing I think I've ever seen. I. All right. Anyways, before we begin with the actual game, I do for serious. I do want to talk about my thoughts on like on Star Wars because I think Star Wars is a piece of media that I feel is pretty magical, even when it's like not so good. Because I started getting back into the Star Wars when I saw a video of like all the Star Wars movies in one. It was like a 3 hour. It just put them like back to back to back. It was, I don't remember what it was called, and I realized there were scenes from all of these films that I really enjoyed while watching this video. It didn't fit as a narrative when you put it, but it still made me feel happy. So I'm like, you know what? How about I just go back and give these films another try? I feel like a lot of people around the time Skywalker Saga came out were kind of getting burnt out on the Star Wars films. If you weren't being burnt out on how bad the new movies are, you were probably getting burnt out about all the arguments about them. But I think people are starting to come back to it. I know myself. I felt like disconnected from franchises I used to love, but now it's back. I love Star Wars again, and I want to talk about my thought because I did watch all 11 movies. I didn't watch a Clone Wars movie. I didn't watch the Rogue One. I didn't like that movie. I think that's the worst. It's not the worst Star Wars movie. Absolutely, it's not. That'd be Attack of the Clones, but it's my least favorite because it's just so bland. The characters are just like, I don't care if the movie has bad stories. If it at least has engaging characters or even ones that are interesting, then I'll have an enjoyable time with it. All right. I like the robot from Rogue One. I like the Force guy. That's it. Now I heard that Andor, despite the fact that it was based off of one of the guys, no, get off the keyboard, kitty cat. Why is that back on? Get. What is this thing doing on here? Oh, I had the volume set. Oh, I almost. Okay, no, get out of here. So, anyways, I'll just go through what I watched. All right. So first I watched The Phantom Menace. And before I watched these films, now I also have to admit that I have to admit that before this, I didn't. I liked Star Wars, but I think I took it like a lot of people do, a little too seriously. And I was focusing on the fact that there is so much whiplash with the quality. Like it goes from really bad to one good film to a bland film to some of the best sci-fi fantasy movies you will ever watch to the sequels, which are their own little interesting thing, but not as bad. I used to say the Phantom Menace was like by far my least favorite Star Wars film, but like after or on rewatch, I do like it. I know it's not a great film, but I do like it. I think Qui-Gon Jinn's an interesting character. I really hate what they did to the Jedi and how like they're these overly strict, almost corrupt like characters, and some people were like,
Oh, but actually they were like that because in Knights of the Old Republic they were scarred or something.
but that's not in the films. There's no reason for it, and it just feels unnecessary. But if you were gonna do that, I think having Qui-Gon Jinn as this character who didn't really follow the Jedi code and kind of set the pathways to a lot of the main Jedi in the later films, like Count Dooku. He's not really a Jedi, but I guess he's like a Force user. And Obi-Wan, even Anakin a little bit. Like they don't really have a conflict about how they both miss Qui-Gon Jinn. It's been kind of troubling to raise Anakin because he doesn't have Qui-Gon's guidance. I feel like that could have been the films, but I found Qui-Gon to be a genuinely enjoyable character. And then there's Jar Jar, who's a terrible character, but you know what? I really like him. He's so stupid. He's like so good. It's so bad. It's good character, I should say. I also think the pod racing is just genuinely awesome. It feels right at home with Star Wars. It's like a NASCAR racing, but bigger and cooler. And I love scenes like the cantina in Jabba's palace where you have all these cool little aliens, and there's a lot of those here. Rats Tyrell, Dud Bolt, Gascano. I can't remember a lot of the other dudes' names. Even like Sebulba's neat. So there's stuff that I do like in the film. It's not as boring as I thought it'd be. Like, yeah, Anakin still sucks, but he's kind of endearing in how poorly he's written. So it's not a good movie, but I genuinely enjoy it. It also has this weird like feel to it, like a very like 90s film. It's very strange. I don't know what it is. I think the best way to summarize the tone, there's the Star Wars 2004 DVDs. And the first one, for the episode 1, the Naboo menus have such a weird and almost creepy tone on the main menu. That's the Phantom Menace. It's so odd. And then Attack of the Clones. It actually has a pretty interesting tone. And this is... Everyone says that either they unironically think Revenge of the Sith is good or they unironically enjoy the Phantom Menace. But nobody, and I mean nobody, will admit that Attack of the Clones is entertaining. I am not nobody. I love this film. It is the worst Star Wars film, easily. But I don't care. It's either so bad it's good, or it's actually kind of cool. Like I mentioned, there's like a really distinct tone to the film. I don't know what it is, but it's very weird. It's almost kind of gritty, too. And there's also scenes that I genuinely love, like the entire arena stuff is awesome. The Droids Factory is stupid, but it's also kind of funny. And while the Camino stuff's pretty boring, if you're bored by Anakin and Padme's terrible romance, then you're just a lame person. That stuff is hilarious. I'm worrying about popping my peas when talking, but I just realized I have a microphone pop filter. And the funny thing here is I have a Blue Yeti microphone for this, and I know I'm getting off topic, but it doesn't come with a pop filter. It needs like a shock stand and a pop filter, otherwise it's set. I know some people don't like Blue Yeti microphones, but I don't really care. But when I ordered a bunch of pop filters, they were all too small. And so what I had to do is I just cut the edges off of one of them, like so it can like open up, slot it over, and it genuinely looks phallic. Like there's like a big crease down the middle that looks like the slit. It's literally in the shape of the head. It's disgusting. I can't post a picture of it here because I'm going to get flagged. That's how phallic it looks. But hopefully it works. Hopefully it does work. Make it a little better. Maybe it's not noticeable. I don't really know. I also don't really care. And then there's Revenge of the Sith. Everyone says this is like their favorite, but I gotta be honest, I don't really like this movie. It's actually, I think it might be my least favorite of the three. And I get why people like it, but I think that the tone and the pacing is really off. Like it's really like fast paced and odd, and it's full of CGI for the first scene. But there's also like weird stuff like Count Dooku being killed. It's really grisly. There's that kind of stuff. And then afterwards, it's like really, really slow. And then all of a sudden, Anakin kills Mace Windu, and then it gets back to a decent speed. I think from then on, it's almost good. And I say almost because the dialogue is still really bad in some places. Like, I think my favorite scene is when they're on Mustafar, and like the visuals look great. The music is fantastic. It's getting that tone perfect. But when you listen to what they're saying, it's like a 5-year-old clashing his action figures together. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. Your new empire? Don't make me kill you. Like, and people are like trying to like, oh, that's really deep because it's like, don't make me destroy you. But like, yeah, first off, don't make me destroy you sounds way better than don't make me kill you. But also, Darth Vader said that to Luke after he kept resisting defeat, even though he was defeated. And then Vader's like, all right, that's it. I'm cutting your arm off. Now stop it. Don't make me actually kill you because you're done. Here he's just like, gets rebuttal. Something's rebuttal. Don't make me kill you. But I will say, the film does have a cool little Macbethian feel to it, which is pretty nice. And especially, I went back to watch the last couple of episodes of Clone Wars, and every time they mentioned shit from Revenge of the Sith, quoted that movie, it genuinely sent chills. It genuinely sent chills down my spine. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the prequels. Revenge of the Sith probably the least amount. And I will say, what is going on? What is happening to... What the... Whoa. Is this okay? Is the video glitching up for anybody? Let me refresh. Maybe it's just me. That is odd. No, it's let me get rid of the video. Did that fix it, hopefully? I may have to start again. Okay, I think it's back. Alright, that was odd. So those are the prequels. I genuinely enjoyed it. I will say there was one thing I hate about these films. I can't even enjoy it ironically, and that's Yoda. Yoda in the prequels is my least favorite Star Wars character. It's not even a question. He is. I hate. He's genuinely evil. And my least favorite scene is when Anakin goes to him for guidance. He's like, "Don't stop." What's the way? I'm trying to do Linkara voice. Stop trying to mourn for your loss. You're being selfish. Like, I get that advice might work for like how the Jedi are flawed and how they run, but like the reason Yoda's so great is that in any other movie you can follow his advice and it's like genuinely amazing advice. But this is fucking evil. I hate that scene. It's my least favorite scene in all of Star Wars. But you know, Revenge of the Sith I still enjoy. I sound like I'm harping on it, but I still enjoy it on some levels. And there's always like a nostalgia. Like I watched them as a kid, and I'm like, well, this is the best Star Wars film. It's not. If you feel that way, that's fine. I think you're allowed to think any Star Wars film is your favorite. You know, I don't really care. And then you have Solo. This film's just really good in general. I know some people don't like the political droid, but I didn't mind her. I feel like her being annoyingly overly political is kind of the point. Like, everyone found it annoying in the movie. Like, she was like, oh, rebellion. Lando's like, God damn it, LB or L3. And she gets killed off in a genuinely comedic way. She's like shouting. She turns around, then all of a sudden, mid-sentence, she gets shot. And then Lando's pulling her, and she just falls in half. Like, it's supposed to be funny. I feel like this movie's trying to, like... it's like, yeah, this kind of shit's annoying. Maybe it's because, like, they're being accused of being overly political. Also, another reason why you should go watch Star Wars Droids, because they talk about that. I was going to pull up the video, but I'm not going to. Anyways, yeah, I think she's, like, intentionally annoying. I think it's funny how, like, in universe, everyone talks about how much, like, how annoying she is, but everyone's like, this character in Star Wars. But, like, other than that, it's just easy, fun. It's genuinely really good. Like, the other stuff, it's like, okay, I didn't need to know about that as far as prequels goes, because it does a lot of answering. But with this, it's like I did not need to see the Kessel Run, but you know what? It was genuinely good, so I don't mind. I don't need to say anything about the original trilogy. They're all fantastic, but I will say, Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars film. I really enjoy that one. It's mostly just the first and the third act, and by third act I mean the Luke and Emperor and Vader stuff. That's some of the best things in Star Wars, and it's going the red. Is it going to freak out again? I don't know. Genuinely, some of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. And Jabba's palace is just so cool. I really like how there's been a huge time lapse when it comes to Empire and Return of the Jedi. Plus, when into the cliffhanger, characters got damaged. You want to see them grow. So, how did they change? Well, it starts off with C-3PO and R2-D2. They barely change. They're pretty much the same characters. I think the only character time C-3PO gets any character development is in Rise of Skywalker, and that's it. So, I mean, they're about the same. It's like, okay, cool. It's nice that they're back. And then next you see Chewbacca, who's like a prisoner, and Princess Leia is a bounty hunter. It's like, oh, that's cool. That's really cool. And you see Lando's also like hiding as a bounty hunter as well. That's sick. And then finally, we all want to see Luke as a Jedi, and you do. They even build it up by talking about how Luke is a Jedi, and then you see him. He's just in his black cloak. He's owning Gamorrean guards. It's the build up for reintroducing the characters is perfect, and I love how cool it is. Like Jabba's palace, it's the introductory for the film. It really doesn't have much to do with the rest of it, which is just taking down the Empire's second Death Star. They're just saving Han Solo and Jabba the Hutt. They've been building it up throughout the entire trilogy, and you finally see him. He looks so cool. It's all awesome. It's such a unique but fantastic first act of a film. It's so good. The Ewoks are a bit slow, but they are genuinely kind of funny. I love Han Solo's reaction to them. I know people are like, Han Solo's stupid in this film, but he's at least enjoyable. Like, he's already had his character development. It's fine. But the stuff with Luke and Vader and the Emperor, some of the best in Star Wars. Probably not as good as the scene with Luke in the hut with Yoda and Empire, but it's up there. And I think it is my favorite Star Wars film. It's the one that I get the most emotional watching. So, yeah. It's not the best. I'd say I think Empire is the best, but the first one's pretty great too. But I like Return of the Jedi the most. Oh, and I forgot to talk about the Tartakovsky. Is that how you pronounce his name? His Clone Wars cartoon. It doesn't really have a story, but it is so badass. And General Grievous in that is my favorite Star Wars character. And we get the Star Wars sequels. Do I want to talk about them? Yeah, you know what? They're not even the worst thing in Star Wars. Force Awakens. I think people overrate how similar it is to A New Hope. Like, yeah, it does have its similarities, but it also has its differences with the characters, a couple of other scenes. It does feel like its own film, even if it is a little derivative. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly. It's genuinely enjoyable. It reminds me of the first time I watched this. It was one of my favorite movie experiences. Return of the Jedi, or not Return of the Jedi, Last Jedi. I don't want to get too into because I could talk about that movie for an hour, but there's a lot of stuff in it. It's a complicated movie, but all I'll say is I enjoyed it. I know there's characters like Holdo and what's her name, Rose, that I understand their role. Doesn't mean I have to like them. Like I like how Holdo's like a foil to Poe, but you know, Holdo's plan as a leader doesn't really go well, although to be fair, that's because of Poe. And Poe's plan as a hero doesn't, but like when they switch roles, like Holdo does something heroic and it's fucking awesome and it works and it saves the day. And then, you know, Poe decides to do a leadership skills, I guess. I don't know how you'd say that. And it works. That's kind of neat. I like how Finn, his entire character arc, his only incentive in the first film was Rey, so they're like, okay, you're not getting your hot Jedi British woman in this film. You get this ugly fat nerd. You have to learn about why you should fight for the Resistance with her. And you know, I don't mind Rose, but I still don't like her. Like, I think that one of the things that shifted with me is like when I made a character tier list for Star Wars back then, I put Jar Jar in F tier. Now I put him in A tier because I enjoy him, ironically. Even if it's ironically, I enjoy him. Don't really enjoy Rose because that kind of summarizes the prequels and the sequels, right? And Rise of Skywalker, I thought it was fine. It's kind of like Attack of the Clones where, yeah, it's not very good, but it is... I enjoyed it. The story's terrible, but I liked all the characters. I'll talk about those when I get to the sequels in the game, because I could probably make a video talking about Rise of Skywalker, but I enjoyed all of the films, you know, except for Rogue One, but I didn't watch it. Even if I had my issues with some of them, I was fine. I was like, yeah, you know what? Even the Star Wars sequel, just that people seem to hate, I thought they were enjoyable. So now we can finally. How long have I been streaming for? Fucking. Why am I look? I can look up 20 minutes. 20 minutes now. I've just been talking about fucking Star Wars. Nobody cares. Okay. Now we're not playing that game. We're gonna be playing Skywalker Saga. I actually got this. I think it's. I already have it on my Switch, but I don't want to stream from there. I did it for Mario Kart, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to set everything up properly. It's easier doing here. Hopefully this setup is correct. So I did play The Force Awakens just kind of casually, but this will be a little bit more of like a more of a serious critique while I play through the game. And I'm going to play through all of the prequels in just a couple hours. Hopefully everything is... Oh, shoot. Okay, so as it turns out, unlike the rest of the LEGO games, I did not need to zoom in. I will fix that in a second. Alright, so give me a second. Yeah, okay, seizure warning. Fantastic. I'm going to fix this. This is why I keep it next to me. You know what I just realized? While I was talking about Star Wars, I wanted to play Cyrax getting arrested to set the tone for this style where I'm not going to take it too seriously. No. I didn't do that. I'm a little upset. That's unfortunate. Now I'm a little worried because... Okay, can I skip this? Can I skip this? I don't... Did that say NFT? No, it didn't, you fucking psychopath. Shut the fuck up. Okay, yeah. Wonderful Disney. You own everything. That's great. Lucasfilms. I'm very upset with George Lucas because he created Star Wars droids. I'm a little unhappy. And in fact, that Ear 8 version, in order to... I called the file of the Ear 8 version of the theme song... Fuck you, George Lucas. Oh, there's Luke. I'm sorry, I can't skip this right now.
Reach out.
That is really unfortunate.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Okay. The prequels, they got a bunch of cool... Oh, I see Pio Koon. I don't know if you can.
Look, good against remotes is one thing. Good against the living, that's something else.
Looky Cookie. I saw Looky Cookie. I thought it was for fun.
Take it. Find your friend.
We'll handle this.
Awesome. Did they get Tom Kane to voice Qui-Gon? I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Nothing standing our way.
Okay, I'll talk about Kylo Ren later, because he's really funny in this game, but it's unintentional.
Fulfill your destiny.
Okay.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Oh, okay, classic. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, Mandalorian Season 2. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Fantastic. Solo, okay, thank you. Trooper. The bad bitch, thank you. Alright, wonderful. Andor, Book of Boba Fett. Why do I have that? I don't know. Clone Wars character pack. Okay, thank you. Oh my fucking god. Thank you. Was that Rebels? Isn't that just Ahsoka? Okay. Now let me quit. I gotta quit. Yes. Alright. Let me just change the view. I'm sorry if this is very unprofessional. I thought this would be... Okay, there you go. That was very, very, very bad of me. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Did they get Tom Kane to do this? Because he sounds like not Tom Kane. Who voiced Qui-Gon? You're gonna have to watch this again. Because... I'm not skipping anything Until I find out who... Okay, so it's all in alphabetical order. Okay. Let me just see... Yes, he did. And Yoda. Nice. Alright. Oh, and an Admiral Akbar. Yeah, that makes sense.
I need someone to show me my
I will say, the people who did Rey and Han Solo genuinely sound like Harrison Ford and Daisy Ridley, so good on them. Alright. And then there's characters like Jar Jar. Everyone does a Jar Jar voice, and he sounds a little off. Alright. Downloadable content. Yeah. No, get out of here. Get out of here. No, 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 no. No, thank you. Where's my Steam profile? Let's just do options for a bit. Gameplay options. Now, I will be criticizing this game. One criticism I have is I don't like how the game tries to retell the entire story by hiring voice actors. It's weird. And I'll talk about how the game... a lot of the visual jokes feel like how they would in the old games, where it's a bunch of visual jokes, but like they're still talking, so it's like kind of odd. They'll be like, well, just turn on mumble mode, you jackass. But mumble mode is terrible in this game. It's, first off, when you turn on mumble mode, the subtitles are permanently on, and they still make the mouth move. It's just, instead of, they're speaking in a language that doesn't exist. It's like that one anti-piracy one from, what was it? Ace Attorney, the DS game. Alright, I'll do that. Yes. Let's see. What does accessibility do? Subtitles. Oh, wait, I know one that I'm gonna aim toggle? I don't know. I'll see if that one is useful. Oh, that's stupid. Be a pussy. Okay, so I'm trying to look for screen effects, gameplay assistance, automatic health recovery. Yeah, that's fine. Fall recovery, no. Now, how do I turn off the waypoints? Because I know you can, and I don't want that. Aim assist, yeah, that's all fine. Camera bob. Yeah, I'm sorry, I know I'm in the... okay. I guess it's in the options. Maybe it's gameplay. Turning that off. Automatic health recovery. Huh? How do you turn off the where it tells you where to go? Because I think that's stupid. I should probably turn this off later, but like, I'll just do it later. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take one more look. Oh, wait. I do need to change the controller config. There you go. I think that'll be it. Yes. Alright, new game. Let's start. Let's play some Lego Star Wars. Now, I've gone on record to say that it's not my favorite. But, well, we'll just see. We'll start with the prequels. We'll go in order. It's kind of quiet for me. Yeah, just give me a second. Give me a second. Now, I know this game's kind of weird to stream. What the hell is going on? Okay, Ray, I get it. You need someone to show you your place in all this. I'm not going to be the person to do it, alright? Listen, I know you need to find your place, but I don't. I want it as a little hand-holding as possible. I'm sorry. This will be really quick. Alright, I'm sorry. I gotta turn the volume up. I can barely hear anything. This won't affect you, by the way. I think it's good for you. I'm sorry. I know, this terrible stream. Not the worst stream playing this game, but, you know. That's alright. That's alright. Wonderful. Seizure warning. Fantastic. I want that. Okay. Oh, thank you for the light shuttle. Thank you. Thank you.
To show me my
I don't know why she says that on every time you open the menu. I know you're the main character of the new trilogy. You're not the main character of all trilogies, alright? You're gonna get the Star Wars nerds mad. New content available. Is it now? Oh boy. I can't. Okay. Let's just continue it. Why are Jar Jar and Rosen? Oh, they know. They know. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do Phantom Menace, and there we go. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I'm about to get copyright claimed. Oh no, not the no. All right, I'll go ahead and read it. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Is that a fact now? Tormo has engulfed the Galactic Republic. Taxation of trade routes to outlying star systems is in dispute. Hoping to resolve the matter with a blockade of deadly battleships, the greedy Trade Federation has stopped all shipping to the small planet of Naboo. Star Wars material. While the Congress of the Republic endlessly debates this alarming chain of events, the Supreme Chancellor has secretly dispatched 2 Jedi Knights, the Guardians of Peace and Justice in the galaxy, to settle the conflict. Wonderful. Why do they need to make it move so fast? I had to speed read that shit. Like, when I was playing with my younger brother, he wanted me to do it in either Kermit the Frog's voice or Emperor Palpatine. And I couldn't do it, because, especially as Emperor Palpatine, because I have to read slow, because that's how he talks. But it's too fast! Can I change that in accessibility? I don't know. Nice.
The ambassadors for the Supreme Chancellor request permission.
No, that's not how it works. Where's the short-haired captain? Captain. Yes, sir! I don't see her anywhere. Bad game. I think I made it too loud, but I'm not going to change it. Let's deal with this. Obi-Wan sounds pretty good, though. I mean, it is the Clone Wars version. Do not tell me shit. Oh my fucking god, I hate these tutorials. They stop you and force you to do it every single time. And I get it. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Okay. What did that just say? What did that just say? I'm stupid. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna see if I can turn that off. I'm sorry. I need this. This is something I need. I just please. Oh, cool. It's not telling me how to turn them off. It's telling me how to turn off the tutorial. Anyways, let's see if I can... I don't think I need to do anything with that. No. Combo meter. That's kind of... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there it is. Turn that off. Turn that off. I am not a baby. I'm not baby. I had to keep it on when playing with my fucking little brother because he's dumb. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'll just have to deal with it. Wonderful.
Time for us to get these negotiations underway.
Yeah, is that so? All right. Oh, there it is. I wish you could replay these. I don't think you can. Because I just want to explore, like, a Trade Federation battleship. I don't see what's so wrong with that. I think that I can change my character. Now, normally that wouldn't matter, but I mean, because I have DLC. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, no, never mind.
Welcome, ambassadors. I am TC-14 at your service.
Damn. Okay. What's that? Oh.
We are greatly honored by your visit, ambassadors.
Hell yeah, I'm just making sure they got the controls correct. I don't know who would want to play as Phantom Menace Yogurt.
Don't center on your anxieties, everyone. Keep your concentration here and now, where it belongs.
But Master Yoda said I should be mindful of the future.
But not at the expense of the moment. Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
Yes.
Aren't they supposed to be, like, hidden? They're not supposed to be shown as Jedi?
This way.
That's why I'm talking about being a Jedi. Excuse me, that was quite disgusting. Okay. I don't know why this wasn't a level. Like, they have secret plans as, like, a hallway level. Why not this one? Oh, I'm sorry, like, a 2-second gameplay for, like, the Gungans. That had to be a level, I'm sorry. I just have to say the levels in this game are they're all so short. Like, I feel like that some of the newer games, they got a little too long, but in this game, it's the exact opposite problem. They're too simplistic.
These Federation types are cowards.
Okay, thank you, game. Yeah.
When they finally begin,
Okay.
is it in their nature to make us wait this long?
No, I sense an unusual amount of fear for something as trivial as this trade dispute.
Alright. You kind of like how the Force has been... I will say, I'll bitch about this game a lot, but... I genuinely think that there's a lot of good quality of life improvements in this game. The combat's excellent. I wish it amounted to something. Like, you could have it so death had an actual penalty. Like, you could toggle that on and off, like old games where death was pretty meaningless. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay. You don't need to tell me how to do combos. I know. Like, it's fun. I don't care if it's, like, pointless. You can just spam, like, B or whatever. It's cool that you can do it, you know? It's cool that a lot of characters have different gameplay styles. It genuinely makes the game more fun, and I think the Force abilities are a lot better here, too. Just wish that they were attached to a better game. Also, I think you can, like... Okay. Oh, God. Nice. I guess enjoyed it because, yeah, they can be beat now. Oh, my cat's alright. I just fed her food. She better not throw it up. It's wonderful. Discussion about Lego Star Wars. Oh, I died. That sucks. Give me that back. Alright. Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Okay, well, I was pretty close. Let me check. Is there anything else cool about this hallway? Nope. Well, that kind of sucks. This is kind of weird. You can, like, attach yourself, but, like, you can just cut the smallest hole. Doesn't even matter. What's the point of that? It's just kind of awkward as well. Like, Negotiations was such a fun level, despite how short it was in the real game, but... Or I should say the old game, but here it's just so quick. We're still not even to the first level. Kind of a weird introduction to this game, because a lot of people are going to start with the Phantom Menace. funny. Hell yeah, we got the best character. Not
Let's
yet.
get out of here before more droids show up.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Jar Jar, we need to find somewhere safe and warn the Naboo of this invasion.
Excuse me, but the most safest place would be Otagonga. It's a hidden city.
Can you take us there?
Uh-huh. This way. Hurry.
Kind of like the, you know, I know a lot of people don't find the Phantom Menace funny, but I like the little where he's like, nah, I don't want to take you there. He's like, you hear that? That's sounds of 1,000 terrible things. That was genuinely pretty funny.
Outsiders, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, don't worry. This hasn't been our day for warm welcomes.
You could do something? Alright, I guess not. Okay. Again, that was the second level, just right there. Although we will be getting to the actual first level soon, which was not represented in the original game, so that's alright.
Hey, you, sir. Stop it there. Hey, okay, Captain Thomas. He's back.
No, again, Chacha. You sir go into the bosses. You sir in big doo-doo this time.
Big doo-doo? No. Not Jar Jar? He's like my favorite character. Actually, while playing the Phantom Menace, he actually is going to be my main. I'm not lying. I'm not fucking joking. I'm not playing as Qui-Gon. I'm not playing as Obi-Wan, alright? It's going to be this... What is this? Look at this goofball. What does he think he's doing? I don't know what what is he doing? What is this? What does goofball think he is?
Are you going to enlighten us as to why you were banished?
Oh, sorry.
Clumsy oaf. He crashed into boss's personal haven in Babongo.
That was accident.
That was an accident. You gotta be nice to him.
Accidentally took in his hands off the wheel to catch tasty beetles.
Doesn't he have a prehensile tongue to do that? It's not even a it's prehensile tail, not prehensile tongue, or is it? Can it be both? I don't remember. All right, and oh, nice! You can use the force to press that. That's a nice attention to detail. I want to mount it. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, okay. Well, bye. He died. Oh, he didn't come back. I thought he would. Alright, well. Sucks to be him, I guess. I like this updated boss Nass. It looks cool. More in the Naboo.
A droid army is about to attack the Naboo.
I think Tom Kane actually did better than Liam Neeson, gonna be honest. Oh yeah.
The speediest way to the Naboo is going through the planet core.
I was a good boss Nass voice, but I actually think his performance wasn't as good. Damn. Okay, well that was... Yes! Let me play as him, yes! Alright, Jar Jar main. I keep holding Y. No, that's not how you do it. Okay, whatever. They had Luke Starkiller like very recently. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. I guess I'll go down here. Yeah. Yes, because obviously in a Gungan area they have the rebels, an access terminal for rebels. Did I mess that up? I guess I did. What is the point of waiting it like get all the way? I have no idea what the point of that is. You don't get any money for it. I don't know. So here's the first level. A great level, by the way. It's the best in the game. Surprisingly, actually, looking at it, looks good. Looks fine. I think this game used to like do really bad when it comes to streaming, but it's probably got patched out or something. All right. No, I'll be fair. I did always want to have this as like a level.
Don't worry, the Force will guide us. The Force? Oh, no. Quick, shoot.
Oh, okay. But I mean, this isn't like... I do like how they have the OPC killer. Did I... Okay, I got the mini kit. Do I have to continuously press it? No, I don't. Let me get that. Let me get it. Get out of the way! No. I think I've done missed it. That's unfortunate. Oh well.
There's always a bigger fish.
Oh, you got him, Qui-Gon. Pwned. Inverted flight. Yeah, okay, so that's weird. It's not doing that. Maybe it's just this level. I don't know. Dude, playing these levels in dual player is so dumb. Huh? Alright. Oh shit.
We're losing power. Stay calm. We're not in trouble yet.
Because one person controls the guns, the other person controls the ship. That is just ridiculous. Just, I don't know. Do what the old games did. Just, yeah, a second one. Just make it green.
Power's back.
I want to see this thing in set form. That'd be awesome.
Full speed ahead. It's a call to the planet forward back bombing. They'll come
Oh, 'cause bomb bad. Jar Jar, you're the funny. Oh, give me that.
It's toying with us.
Got him.
But we should still be able to hide.
I pressed the right button and he went left. This, okay. Kind of did that. I pressed R again. Okay, that's really weird. Yeah, that's very weird. Okay, so I guess like it doesn't matter which one you press, you still go a certain way. Oh, I got all level challenges. What hit me? Get that.
I see our friend is hungry again.
Hit it! Why did you hit it? Damn it.
No, wait!
Easiest level to get all the mini kits instantly, and I still messed up.
Find the queen.
How do you know about the queen?
Victory.
Stupid chair!
Pwned. Okay. 55k is not so bad. This is nuttin'. Dodge every fin. Colo snorefish. Huh? Alright, what'd I get? Interesting. Okay. What if I don't want it? Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, I can. I can. Cool. Alright, so these are all the DLC characters we got. Luthen Rail? The fuck is this? Fondor Holocraft. Who? He looks like Beckett. I don't know who that is or why that is. Peli Moto. Okay, who's this? Bix Kalleen. She just looks like a shittier Rey. She even has the same animations. Okay, Scavenger. I guess that's probably why. Okay, this was Tito. I'm like, that's not what I meant. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, no. We don't have the good Scavenger yet. Crap, okay. See what we got for Scavengers. Han Solo classic. I quite like that. Yeah, Tobias Beckett. What kind of bounty hunters we got? Oh, we got Cad Bane. Okay, okay. He looks a lot better than he did in the last one. He didn't have, like, any of this. I guess this is based off of the Book of Boba Fett. Grief Karga. I know he was in The Mandalorian, I think. If not, then that's stupid. Why is it this version of Sabine Wren, not with the helmet? I don't want to play as this Sabine Wren. Is he from, like, the Book of Boba Fett? I don't know who this guy is. I don't know. I do have this version of Boba Fett. I don't really care. I got IG-11. It's just IG-88. That's cool. What we got for villains? Director Krennic. Amazing. We got Luke Stormtrooper. Range Trooper. Don't know who this is. Kind of cool if there was a bit more information on them. Alright. I don't think there's any cool... Actually, he's kind of cool. I like him. I